All right, all right, all right. Groundhog Day. What are we? 6, 5? 5 days out from the bodybuilding show. West Coast Naturals. This prep in all is only a 7-week prep. That is all the time I had to get started and have a show line up before going back to work. So I'm pretty proud of the way it's all developed. My body has reacted very nicely. This prep has been super easy. Like, questionably easy. My coach hasn't put me below a cup of rice per meal. I guess 2 meals out of the 5 have half a cup of rice. But still, I feel plenty carbed up. Don't tell my coach, but I have been doing extra cardio this whole time. Because initially, the whole reason I wanted to do, initially before even picking out a show, I just wanted to get super lean. I wanted to contact my old bodybuilding coach, my current coach that I'm with, and just have him get me on a plan to get super, super lean. And then the idea came to me like, well, if I'm going to get that lean, let me see if a bodybuilding show lines up. And it just so happened that the only one I found within my window was West Coast Naturals. And here I am, a natural bodybuilder. So, it worked out great. All glory to God. I think things are just falling into place. On top of that, I had the mindset of like, well, this bodybuilding show could lead to something better. I have no idea what, but when you get a certain level of discipline with a goal and a purpose in mind, in this case, the bodybuilding show, and you dedicate 2 months to this show, you grow so much. I'm not growing physically, I'm growing mentally and emotionally. My discipline's growing, my character is just developing. You're a better person when you practice discipline. And so a bodybuilding show is just a great way to practice discipline. Like I said in the beginning, it's Groundhog's Day. The days are starting to mesh together. I feel bad because the content might not be getting any better, but we're 6 days out. So 5 days out. 5 days out. So within the next 5 days, I got a lot of stuff to do for this bodybuilding show. It's going to be a little stressful having to be in LA, which is a couple hours away. But you got to go there on Friday for check-ins. Saturday, I'm not even doing the show, but stuff's going on. I think a different bodybuilding show. And then Sunday's my show. So it's just kind of funky how it's all working out. And then just dealing with LA sounds a little chaotic, but hopefully it all goes smooth, and the less stress, the better on the body, the better you'll look on stage. So I'm not gonna let it get to me, but I gotta practice and get this posing down. I have not even practiced my posing. I have the song, I've chopped it up to the 1 minute that I get. I gotta send it in, which is not a big deal, and then I gotta practice. And then figure out the spray tan situation, because I think they do a spray tan on Friday, which I can do because I have check-ins, and then a spray tan on Saturday, which I'm not even there Saturday because my show's on Sunday. So maybe they will do something on Sunday as well. I'm not driving up to LA to get a second coat of spray tan on Saturday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's $150 for the 2 sessions. My thighs are pale, very pale. They haven't seen sunlight in a while. So, yeah, gotta figure that out, because the spray tan is kind of important. Otherwise, I'll be a ghost up there next to the other guys. But I'm feeling confident. I mean, my physique looks very comparable to how it did 5 years ago on my first bodybuilding show. I'm not as lean. I'm not as lean or quite as full, but size-wise it's pretty similar, although my weight is much lower. But yeah, I think I have a good chance of winning this thing. I will dial in the posing routine, which will just be just a flow state of some poses. It's a slow song, so should be fine, but I need to get some practice in for sure. So it'll get a little more exciting. Gonna go in there, gonna start with cardio. Get a good sweat going on, and then I'll probably hone in on some back and biceps. My back is way more developed than it was years ago, just through muscle maturity, and I've really been focusing on pull-ups, and I think that has helped tremendously. Highly, highly recommend doing pull-ups. If you go and look at those calisthenic guys, they have some thick lats. Their lats aren't as wide. There's not wide lats per se, but it's thick, like it's meaty. And that, I would much rather prefer a meaty, thick lat than width. So, pull-ups have made a good change to my physique. And I will continue to do those today. Maybe 2 or 3 back workouts, and then 1 or 2 bicep workouts. Maybe some curls, and then reverse curls to really hit the forearms. But yeah, that is the plan. I hope the gym's not too busy. I don't like a busy gym. I used to when I was younger. I liked the energy, but now it's like, whatever. Throw my hoodie up, do what I gotta do. The less people, the better. The best is yet to come. Let's get it.
I keep a ledger of small combustions, scrubbed in the margins of an empty wrist. Neon coughs through the window seams, and every street light tastes like amethyst. Your shadow left a margin note, illegible, where the city hums in a brittle hush. A fairy ash across the riverbed, counting the moons that never blush. There's a thin cathedral in my chest, spewing sermons of slow regret. I kneel in the lacquer of our rest, trace the place where we intersect. Hold me like a clandestine thing, fold me into every fractured ring. Don't say the usual words, let silence sing with contraband beneath the wing. Hold me like a clandestine thing, fold me into every fractured ring. Don't say the usual words, let silence sing with contraband beneath the evening wing. You left a map of half-remembered ruins, inked with fingerprints of other lives. I wander through your attics of cool sunlight, tripping on the grammar of goodbye. The radio bleeds obsolete radio prayers, and my lungs keep barking would take your form. A ritual of small apologies, scattered like coins along a drowned quay. I tally every solitary sigh. Forgive the weather for not staying gray. Hold me like a clandestine thing. Fold me into every fractured ring. Don't say the usual words, let silence sing. We're contraband beneath me wing. Hold me like a clandestine thing. Fold me into every fractured ring. Don't say the usual words, let silence sing. We're contraband beneath the evening wing. In the half-light I excavate your name. A fossil threaded through my ordinary hands. I try to sell it back to the dawn. No buyers, only the hush of unused plans. Your laugh is contraband, my dear. It traffics in the currency of small reprieves. I'll be the blackened lighthouse here, a crooked glow that never leaves. Phantoms refusing light. Hold me like a clandestine thing. Press the hush beneath your ribcage ring. Say nothing that the daylight brings. Let silence be the only honest thing. Hold me. Exhales it slow, metallic breath. I keep the ledger close. Let the last page rest. Every shadow bows before my name. From the silence, I ascend unchained. Crown of ashes, I will never break again. From the fire, I return.
All right. Workout was pretty blah. Did not even record all of my sets. Got a little pump. Pretty exhausted from the cardio session, which was the most important part. So, got that done. Burned the calories. Getting leaner. 5 days out. It's time to dial in. Time to dial in. Upping the hydration to 2 gallons a day before we do the dehydration process. 48 hours out from the show. Keep you guys updated on how that goes. That'll be fun. But yeah, enjoy the little bit of footage that I do have. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of footage I got for you guys. I feel it's time to start changing it up a little bit. And I need to take you through a day of what I've been eating. Show you guys how that goes, because that's the busiest part. Making chicken, making rice, cooking the chicken and rice together 5 times a day in my pot. But I'm going through 12 chicken breasts every 3-ish days or so. I make a pot of rice every day or every other day. Feels like every day. Yeah. Repetitive, but it's going good. Going good. A few days left. Can't wait to get some pizza in me. Can't wait to put down a pizza. That'll be good. Grab that first place trophy. Come back home. Pick up an 18-inch Costco pizza. All right. Stop it. I gotta focus.